Now Surah 4, Nisa 4 and Ayah 46. من الذين هادوا يحرفون الكلمة عن مواضعه ويقولون سمعنا وعصينا واسمع غير مسمع وراعنا ليا بألسنتهم وطعنا في الدين ولو أنهم قالوا سمعنا وأطعنا واسمع وانظرنا لكان خيرا لهم وأقوم ولكن لعنهم الله بكفرهم فلا يؤمنون إلا قليلا. And from those who were Hadu, who became lenient Jews, distort, misrepresent the true meanings, the words from its places, and they say, we listened, we disobeyed, and listen other than the hearing, that is to be listened, and they say, observe us, twisting with their languages, and piercing, that is to make a way in the judgment. If only they had said, we hear and we obey, and listen, and said, look at us, that is better and more straight for them. But Allah cursed them with their rejection, then except few, they will not believe. Now the descriptive, first it was they were claiming to be awliya ulillah, protectors of Allah. Now in this ayah it says, from those who are Hadu, their second behavior is, they distort the words from its places. Now in Arabic, yuharrifun al-kalima am mawadi'i. What is a kalim? Kalima means word. Kalima means word. This book I hold in my hand is Kalam Allah, is the word of Allah. So of these words, this is the Kalam of Allah. Now there are people who are distorting the word of Allah. They cannot change these words. Arabic words can never be changed. But how can you distort is mentioned that they misrepresent the true meanings. Distorting the book, how? They misrepresent the true meanings of the Arabic words. They distort the book. How? By misrepresenting the not true meanings. Then the words from this place, then they say we listen and we disobeyed. When listen to the true essence, they disobeyed. And listen other than to be the hearing. Now this is a very important point. Now you are listening to me. I am speaking certain words. You see, there is a programming. Everybody is programmed into certain philosophy, certain ideology. Whenever the ayah's true essence comes forward, people do not listen to that, but they listen in their mind something else. Something else that is going on. And they think that this guy is trying to say that. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the ayahs. So what happens, normally these guys who are Hadu, they say don't listen what is being heard, you have to be listening. You are sitting in a lecture and you listen to what I'm saying. But there are people who are not listening this. They are listening what they're in my mind, their mind, what has to be listened. You follow what I'm saying? In their own minds, there is a conjecture. And that conjecture is saying to them, do not listen what he's saying, listen to what you know. And lead these eyes according to that. This is the behavior of Hadu. If you have got a concept of Jew today, as Jews living in Jerusalem, and I am translating as Hadu, as lenient, you're not listening. Because in your mind is Hadu, is Jews. So what you are listening in your mind is not what the ayat is telling you. So this is how the Hadu behave. You must understand what I am saying. You must listen to me very carefully, these ayats. These are ayats. And if you see what the Quran says, look, I will read again. And from those who were Hadu, who became lenient, I gave you the translation of the word Hadu as those who became lenient. Right? Right? Is it right or true or false? Now, people are saying Jews. Is it the true meanings? That's what said they distort, misrepresent the true meanings. So they distorted the word Hadu as Jews. You understand now how they distort? So it says, from those who are Hadu, I gave you the meaning, those who became lenient. distort meaning, that misrepresent the true meanings of the words from its places. The place was hadu, means those who became lenient. You translate as Jews. So you misrepresent the hadu. And further, and they say, we listened and we disobeyed. We don't believe this means lenient. It means Jews. It means Jews. So you're not listening. This is going on right now. And where the lecture is being heard? In their minds. Right now in their minds is going on. You follow what I'm saying? So he says, we listen and we disobeyed. Because in their mind, hadu means Jews. And this is a misrepresent of the word hadu. It doesn't mean Jews. Further he says, and listen other than the hearing. And do not listen other than what I am telling you. What I am telling you, listen other than that. What is in your mind, listen that. So this is going on in the process of the people's mind when the ayahs are being rehearsed. So the ayahs are being rehearsed with its true essence. So people say, do not listen to that. Because he's in their mind, what their mind is, for so many years they've been listening hadu as Jews, it has become a fact. It's not a true meaning. So it says, listen other than that is being heard. And they say, observer, twisting with their languages. They have twisted in all the language of the world. All these, it says, twisting with the language and piercing to make a way in the judgment. They have done it. They are successful of not translating the word hadu as lenient as Jews in all language of the world. They have done it. Who? The hadu are doing it. Who? The lenient people. It's going on. All he said, this and piercing, twisting with their languages and piercing to make a way in the judgment. So you cannot change the Arabic text. You can't change the word hadu from here. You can't change this yuharrifun al-kalima amma wadih. You can't change that. It is exposing your character. Those who are doing it and those who have done it. Believe me, there is not a single ayah in the Quran. I read now just now a few that the Quran says the Tawrat. The word Tawrat I read before, just now. Inna anzalna Tawrata fiha hudan wa nur yahkumu biha an-nabiyyuna alladhina aslamu. 136 times Musa peace be upon him, name is mentioned. And Torah, the word is 18 times mentioned. And nowhere in the Quran Allah says that Musa was given the Torah. But you interject in the eyes of Allah by saying that here the book means Torah, here the meaning book this, and you interject. That was piercing into the making the way in the judgment. You do it in the kalima of the words of Allah. You are trying your level best to do it. You can't change the Arabic text, but you have done it in the translations, in the languages, with the languages, twisting with the languages, your languages. You are doing it. So you are hadu yourself. Who was doing it? This is the behavior of those people who are hadu, lenient people. This is the character trait of a hadu who have been misrepresenting the words of Allah, twisting the words of Allah in the language of the world with the other languages. People who do not know the language of Arabic text, they know Arabic language, or they learn the Arabic language and plan how to twist the meanings to establish their own viewpoint. They are doing it all time. This is the second behavior. And Allah says further, and if only they have said, we hear and we obey and listen, and said, look at us, that is better and more straight for them. But Allah has cursed them with their rejection. Then except few, they will not believe. So this is the further explanation of these people. Allah said, if they would have said, listen to us, they would listen and obey. They should amend, they should correct that if they are doing so. If they would have said, obey and listen to us, that is better for them and more straight for them. And Allah has cursed them because of their rejection. Except for few people will reject.